It is not surprising to see a family where one or both parents don't support their child's dreams, especially when it has to do with the show business, and this has killed the dreams of many potential stars. But today's subject, Pierre Angeli, is one of the chosen few who made it to the height of stardom, well, with a little help. In today's video, we will be looking at how she managed to achieve this, the help she got, her brilliant career, and rather tragic death. But before we go on, we would like you to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. When you're done, comment "I subscribe" below, and we will reply to you as soon as we can. All set, let's go. Early life. Anna Maria Pierangeli and her twin sister Maria Luisa Pierangeli were born on the 19th of June in 1932 to a Catholic family in Cagliari, Sardinia, an island in Italy. At a very young age, the Pierangeli girls showed great affinity for the celebrity life and developed a passionate interest in acting, but were discouraged by their father. He was a construction engineer and wanted his daughters to follow in his steps and study professional courses. But their mother, who was an amateur actress, secretly coached them and taught them everything they knew about acting as kids. Growing up in Cagliari, Angeli was known not only for her incredible beauty, but for her soft, melodic voice that made everyone fall in love with her. She was also the quiet twin and almost never got in trouble. She began organizing plays and mock dramas with her sister and mother and was soon known locally for her incredible talent. Together with her mother and sister, she was able to convince her father to let her study arts at a university in Rome. This is where her life changed for the better. Discovery and career. At the age of 16, while she was studying in Rome, Leonid Magai spotted her and invited her to play a role in his movie Tomorrow is Too Late. Magai was a Russian-born French film director and screenwriter, known for his hugely successful movies. He was captivated by her beauty and wanted her on his film, even though she had no experience on screen and was most likely to perform terribly, especially since she was appearing beside veterans like Vittorio De Sica. Surprisingly, she played her role as Mariella so well, she won Italian National Syndicate of Film Journalists Award for Best Actress. This achievement immediately shot her to stardom and into the ranks of the top-ranking actresses, despite being only 16 years old. She signed a contract with MGM Studios in the same year and was cast in Teresa, a film by Fred Zimmerman, in 1951. In the film, she played the role of Teresa Russo, the wife of a World War II veteran, who helped him readjust and settle back into society upon his return from the war. Before the release of the movie, the entire world was buzzing with excitement, expecting another awesome performance by Angeli. And she didn't disappoint. She pulled it off so beautifully, she won the Golden Globe Awards for New Star of the Year in the female category. Reviews for her performance in this film were so good, she even got compared to Greta Garbo. For those of you who don't know who Greta Garbo is, she was one of the greatest actresses of all time and was ranked 5th on the list of the greatest female stars of classic Hollywood cinema by the American Film Institute in 1999. Imagine being compared to some of the greatest just after your second appearance. If that isn't impressive, I don't know what is. She changed her name to Pier Angeli in 1951, deriving both names from her last name, Pierangeli. At the age of 19, her twin sister Maria joined Angeli in the Hollywood spotlight and hit stardom after a breakthrough role in the film The Rose Tattoo in 1955. Maria became known as Marisa Parvin and went on to have an amazing career. But that is a story for another day. Still, in 1951, she made another film with Magai titled Tomorrow is Another Day, an Italian drama film where she got to play one of the lead characters, Luisa. This was her last film in 1951, and for the next 2 years, she experienced a drought as roles were not fast coming any longer. She appeared in only one film in 1952 and 2 in 1953. Things soon began moving again when she got some attention from Hollywood and soon established her dominance in the American film industry. She worked with production houses like Paramount and Warner Brothers, starring in dozens of movies like Flame and Flash and Somebody Up There Likes Me. In 1955, she had to contend for one of the lead roles in The Rose Tattoo with her sister Marissa, who later won the role. Angeli continued to star in both American and Italian movies, which had her shuffling between Europe and America. She even threw a few British movie roles into the mix and lived in Britain and Europe during the 1960s. She was nominated for yet another award in 1960 for her performance in the British drama film The Angry Silence, but didn't get any more nominations after this. Personal life. Angeli was married 2 times, but had other relationships before them. In 1953, she met Kirk Douglas on the set of The Story of Three Loves and was even engaged to him for a while before breaking it off. She also started a relationship with James Dean, but that fell through too, because he wasn't Catholic and her mother wasn't having any of it. They were a magnificent couple, and they completed each other. Dean was wild and rebellious, while Angeli was peaceful and meek. They were inseparable, which made the breakup more devastating for both of them. In 1954, she got married to Vic Damone, a singer, actor, and radio presenter. Due to the fact that her relationship with Dean was highly publicized, her marriage to Damone drew a lot of media attention, with some fans openly opposing her decision. Well, you can't possibly blame her. They had a child named Perry and divorced 4 years later in 1958. 6 years later, they were involved in a fierce legal battle for custody of Perry, which was highly publicized. The judge ruled in her favor, and she took full custody of her son in 1964 and traveled back to Italy, where she had met and married Armando Trovajoli 2 years earlier. Trovajoli was an Italian composer with over 300 credits to his name and was the author of several famous Italian musicals, including Rugamentino and Set Another Place at the Table. Together, they had a son named Howard in 1963 and divorced in 1969. Death. Angeli wasn't just peaceful and quiet for no reason. She was actually very fragile and struggled with several injuries during her life. At one time, she had a broken pelvis, and everyone feared for the life of her unborn child, but she gave birth to a healthy child. She also suffered from a nervous illness, and her life was constantly in turmoil. On September 10, 1971, she was found dead in her apartment from an overdose of barbiturates. She was only 39 years at the time of her death. From having no experience at all to the very height of stardom, Angeli's life is an inspiration to all on how to achieve your dreams in spite of the opposition and turmoil you might be facing. Her life may have been short, but her legacy lives forever. If you want to see more videos like this, stay subscribed and stay tuned. See you soon.